Just for the Event Tablescape Canva bundle. If you are watching this video, you are looking into purchasing this bundle, or you have already purchased it and are looking to start creating. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use the bundle and how you can create and find things on your own on this bundle. There's 23 pages on here, and on the Canva template that you will receive, you will have to upload it onto your own Canva and save it into your stuff, just to make sure that you have access to it forever. I am going to go over the pages, and you can see right here the table of contents what pages are available, and I'm going to just quickly show you them, what all comes into this package, this bundle. So you get all these pages, all these linen tabletops, these textures and patterns. You get different florals, chairs with different variations. You have some table runners, chargers, napkins, all different styles, drinkware, and some cutlery. And then you have some tabletop decor. And then this is where we're going to actually design your tablescape example. So we're going to design a pastel baby shower that I already have a menu for, and we're going to just kind of play with the options that we do have. So I'm going to go back up and kind of just get the items that I do want. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the linen and tabletops, because we're going to do a tablescape to show the items close up at a like a closer range to find what items really go good, and then we'll do a far away version. So we're gonna find what colors I'm gonna use. I'm using pastel colors for this, so I think I want to get a very pale, I think I want to do purple, but I'm gonna just color purple I want. I'm gonna grab a few of them, just a few options. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna grab the pinks. For some reason, if it's on a different page, it just doesn't grab it. So I just pasted it and copied them all. And I'm just going down. You can just do it by one, but since there's so many pages, it's just easier for me to kind of just grab a few of them. So I'm going to show you guys the menu that I do have already. It is going to be this menu. So of this menu, I feel like I can use a lot of these colors, but I'm going to do, let's say if we were doing a table of 3 different table colors. Let's do one blue. I think this blue kind of goes well, so I'm going to delete that one. I definitely think this purple goes well. Oops. So I'm deleting these options. And then for pink, I feel like we also, actually that's a really good pink. Actually, I'm going to zoom in just to see which pink kind of goes better. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. So I'm going to do 3 options for tables. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to do the blue table. So I'm just going to move these squares down just so I have the space that I need. So first I'm going to make this square for the fabric bigger, and then I'm going to copy and just paste it to the side of it. So one thing I do like to do, instead of having, you see how there's like a space between these two, and you kind of can see that it doesn't match or line up the best way. So I like to flip it. If you just flip it and flip it horizontally, it will end up to be the same color that it was, you know, in the last square. So I'm just gonna make this bigger, and this is gonna act as the table. So I'm gonna do this again. Okay, so now that I have my blue table, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to, if you're on the computer, you just can click right here, group. I'm on the computer as well as Canva app. If you're on the website, you just right click and click group. So I'm gonna group this just so it stays together. So now that I have the blue table, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go to the napkins. I'm gonna just choose a few, and then I'll bring them down and choose which ones I'm actually going to use when it's time to design it. So I'm just choosing the purples, the pinks, and the light blues. I'm also gonna grab a white, and I think that's it. So I'm just copying those. I'm bringing those down here. Now I'm gonna go to the charger plates and see which charger plates I'm gonna use. I think for the chargers, I want to do like gold or some type of clear. If you zoom in, you can really see the details of which charger plates there are and the details of which ones are available. So I think I'm going to go with a gold one or something like a white one. I think this one's very pretty. This one's simple. Oh, this one's perfect actually. See, if you zoom in, you'll really get to see the detail of which ones. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to bring these two. I'm also going to bring a gold one just in case. I'm going to bring a few options. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to put those down here too. So I'm really just grabbing all the stuff that I am going to use on this tablescape just for now, just to make it easier so I'm not going up and down on all these pages. So I'm just kind of grabbing all of them, and then I'll lay everything out as I see it. Now I'm going to go up to, I'm not going to do drinkware, I'm going to do a runner. I'm going to grab one of these white runners. And I think I'm going to grab the pink and the blue. So I'm copying those. I'm bringing those down here. I'm also going to bring those here. And then I'm going to grab some cutlery. I'm definitely going to grab these ones. And then I'm going to grab florals. So the whole reason why I really wanted to do this pastel one was because I'm obsessed with these florals and I really wanted to use these for this project. So I'm definitely going to grab these. I'm also going to grab some greenery just to make the design a little bit less pastels, you know, just to make sure it flows nicely. So I'm just going to grab just a little bit of greenery, maybe even some white flowers. I'm just grabbing a few options. Oops. Okay. So I have these options, and now I'm going to go down and put my flowers down here as well. Okay. So now it's gonna be time for me to decorate or design my table. Anything else I'm gonna add on after, but for the most part, these are the items that I really need to start the design. So now that I have already the blue table, I'm going to add I think I'm gonna add this pink runner to it. If I do pink, I think this purple and blue, and then this runner will be white. I think that's pretty. So I'm gonna add, so you can do this one of a few ways. So, oops. So right now you have these runner and most of them are already like 3 pictures or something together. So what you can do is you can make it smaller and then you can make another one. You can copy it and make another one and put it here. Oops. I'm gonna just flip it. I keep flipping only one of them. Okay, I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna hide flowers over it anyways. So it's fine. I'm using these flowers. I'm gonna put them upside down. So why I said I'm gonna want some greenery is because I want to put, oh, so if this happens, you just either right click it and click bring to front, or you can go to position and bring to front. There's many options, but I just am right clicking it. So I'm gonna add these greenery to the design just to make it easier, so when I do put some flowers over it, I think these flowers actually might be better. Oh, I don't want to delete them all together though. Let me see. So I'm going to add some of these flowers right to the top of just little spaces. And just rotate them in. I'm just going to copy and paste them down. So I'm just rearranging them to just kind of work. I'm just gonna copy them because I don't want to just work with placement so much when these are all perfect here. Just making them a little bit smaller. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grab some baby wreaths. Let me fill this empty space. I'm gonna go get some baby wreaths, the plain white ones, and just fill some in at the top. I have some baby wreaths. Oh, I had them down here. I'm just gonna fill them in just random places, just where they need to be. Right here, definitely, where there's that random space between. Even gonna make a really small one. I'm gonna make one back here. And I think that's it. I want my greenery to show just a little bit more than it is. So I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna bring my runners down as well. And I think that's it for my flowers. I think these look good. So now I'm going to do the chargers. I think I'm definitely gonna go with just a white one. Not sure. I think I'm gonna go, let's see, bring to front. I'm gonna make this menu smaller. I'm gonna put it here on the plate. I think I like this one. Let me see how it looks with this. I mean, both of them do look good. I think I'm gonna just go with the white one just to be safe. So I'm gonna delete these ones. I don't care to use them. Let me see if the pink one would look good, actually. The pink one looks okay, but I think I'm just gonna... leave the... I think I might do this one. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So I think I'm gonna keep this white one down here just in case, but I am thinking I'm gonna go with the white and gold. Okay, so now that I have the menu on, I have the flowers, the floral items, I have the charger plate, and now I'm gonna go with what napkin option to use. So I do think I'm gonna do I think I'll do this pink one for a different one, maybe for this purple. Let's do I think I should do purple. Purple should be on this table. So what we're gonna do here is, let's say we want the purple napkin to kind of hang lower. Then we would go bring these to the front. Then it would hang lower. But you know what? I think we're gonna just put it right here to the side for this one. Gonna put the cutlery right here on this side. Not sure where I'm going on here. Bring to front. What if I put here? I think this one's fine. And then I could put these options on the other sides. So that's perfect. So now if you go up, you can put different objects on the table too, as candles, and you can put the drinkware on there. It's just the angle that this is on, it's really not used for it, but if you'd like to, you definitely can. Let's say if you were using a pink cup, you can definitely get your goblet or your whatever your drinkware is and put it here for you. Like I said, it's just the angle that it's in. It doesn't really show a good enough representation of how it should look or how it would realistically look. But let's just add a few more to this table. I'm just grabbing all of this table setting that we do have, and I'm going to copy and paste it. First, I'm going to group it just to make it easier. I'm going to group it, and then I'm going to copy and paste it down to the next table to make it a little bit easier. So I'm putting it on a slant because we're going to make it, this is like a round table. So we just kind of want it to have an illusion that that's what it is. But for the most part, I think this looks pretty awesome. So I'm going to copy these pieces that I do have. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the flowers for now. But these pieces I do have that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with just yet. I'm going to copy these and I'm going to do another tablescape that's a different color. Option is this, like if I was doing two different tables. So I think I'm only going to just do one for this video so it's not super long. I'm going to do the purple one. So I'm going to get rid of this pink. I'm not sure about the runner just yet. I am going to get rid of this. So if I'm going to do purple, I think I definitely want to do this pink napkin. I think that looks fun. But I do also love the, what if we add a bow tie napkin as well to the table. That way we can use two colors here. It's a little cheating, but I think it's worth it. We can even be creative and add different colors. So I'm gonna add this pink one. Sometimes, I know a lot of event planners sometimes will use options where they do use different colors, linen and stuff, just to make it easier for them if they don't have like all full amount of one color and so on and so forth. So this is kind of like that option, and I do like that, just because I do like the color options. So we're gonna go with this because I do like this pink and this blue version. So I'm gonna delete these other ones. I don't need any of the other ones. I already know that the ones I do have, I do like. I think I'm going to use this blue. And hopefully I have the right pink napkin. I do think this one kind of looks good too, but I'm just going to keep it with what I have. So now I'm going to add exactly the same version, but do the purple one. So I'm just moving this down. I'm going to make this smaller. Just moving this up only because I don't know what color yet I'm going to use for the runner. So okay, so now that I have the purple table as well, I'm going to add, I guess the white would probably be ideal. I don't really think this blue does well with the colors. And yeah, so we're gonna delete this blue. I don't need this blue. I think we're definitely gonna just do the white and then these purple and I'm gonna bring these to the front. These purple and these blue and pink napkins. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to make the runner. And then I'm just gonna literally just grab all of these. It's gonna probably grab some things I don't need, but it's okay. I'll just delete it. See, grabbed pretty much everything I don't need. But I'm just going to go in and just delete it as it is. So I'm just deleting the pieces that I can delete. And then I'm trying to group it so I don't have to worry about getting the flowers again or anything like that. Oh, I can't get it. Sometimes there's like stubborn pieces, and this is one of them. Okay, I finally got it. I had to move everything. But I'm moving it back. And then I'm going to grab everything again and I'm going to group it. Just moving everything down just so I can really just group these flowers together just to make it easier for everything for future. Okay, so I finally have them all together. I'm going to group these, and these are going to be my flowers. Now I'm going to put everything back, which is going to be my table runners. Okay, so I'm grouping all of these together just to make it easier for me as well. Okay, So now that I grouped those and I grouped the flowers, now it's going to be much easier okay. So all I'm going to do now too is I'm just going to grab these groups that I already made of the cutlery and such, because it's already done. So all I'm going to do is just swap out the linen for the blue and the pink and so on and so forth. So let me just grab them and bring them to the front. Just so I can swap them out when it's time, which will be very soon. So I'm grabbing all of them, bringing them. I'm gonna make them a little bit smaller because this table is a little bit smaller. I might even take one seating out for this table. Okay, so now that I have them, we're going to add the blue bow ties to all of them. So I'm going to bring those to the front. I'm adding the blue bow ties to everything. The other one I did blue pink, and I think I'm going to keep that variations. I'm going to do the different colors. I think that looks fun. Only thing is I have pink napkins, so maybe, we'll see. Oh, I said I'm gonna do pink here. Okay, so now I'm gonna replace these purple napkins with the pink ones. So I'm gonna just, since I already just did this, instead of having to ungroup everything, I'm just gonna delete everything and go back. I realized if, kind of doing, instead of copying and paste it is a lot more work. So I'm just gonna copy and paste the one that I did do and have that one as a finished. Wait a second. Okay. So now that I have I don't think this looks good, so I think I'm gonna just do white. Let me just put this the right way and everything. Okay. So now I'm going to copy this blue one and I'm going to paste it, and I'm just going to angle it just to make it easier. And same thing for here. I'm going to just grab the white version that I've already did, and I'm just going to copy and paste it and angle it over. Okay, and that is all. So there goes the tablescapes for this party. I am gonna also add like table numbers or other items. So I'm gonna put I'm going to drag the table numbers that I am going to use here. And this is just going to be a picture of them. So what I am going to do is I'm going to add a frame to this. If you search circle frame, or it doesn't have to be a circle, it could just be a frame. And then Canva has like many options for frames where you can include just a picture. You can just drag and drop a picture. So I'm going to include the frame, and then I'm going to add the picture that I have for my table numbers. Just going to add those here. What I am going to do also is I think I'm going to add a sorry. I think I'm going to add a shadow on these. So I'm going to go to edit, image, and then I'm going to go to shadows. I'm just going to choose glow. This one changed the shape of it. But it's all right. I'm going to just leave it. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a border. I'm going to add a border. I think I'm going to add like just a border just to tell the difference between the two. So now I have these table numbers. Now I know what table numbers I'm going to use. And this is just really just for reference for the client. So now you have your finished tables. And now we're going to go down and build our actual table. So let's say we have this blue and purple, right? So we're going to go back up to our tables. We're going to find an actual table that are these colors. So we have this light blue and this light like lavender. So I'm going to just choose a few again just to make it easier. Oops. No, definitely these ones. Definitely these blues. So I'm going to come down. And I'm going to now make my table here. So I have a blue. I think I'm going to use this blue. Definitely. I'm going to use this blue. So I'm going to delete these. I don't need these ones. And then the purple I think I'm going to use is this one. I think this one's a little too dark. And this one, I think this one's perfect. So I'm going to make my tables big. What I am going to do though, I am going to screenshot just a little glimpse of this table. And then I'm just going to drag it into Canva.
You got trash in here?
I'm going to screenshot and I'm just bringing it in, just dragging it into Canva. I'm going to go back into the elements and find a frame again, just a circle one or a square one, something of that sort. I love this right here, this like border concept, so that's what we're going to go with. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the borders, the frames here. And from these frames, I'm going to put these screenshots that I just that I just got or just made into the frames. I kind of, maybe I should get a rectangle. I think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a rectangle. Oops. I need a landscape one. There it goes. Okay, we'll just use this one, this regular one, because I don't want to find another one. So we're going to use this. So we're just going to do 2 of those. And then I'm going to go back to my designs. And now I'm going to input it in. I used the wrong ones. I think I want it to be smaller to show more. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So this shows the table. And the concept, everything with it. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to drag the blue one in here just to see the blue design and the things that's going to be used on that table. Perfect. So now I have these purple tablecloths as well as the blue tablecloths and the examples of them. So now I'm going to grab all of the items for this. I'm going to go to the chairs. I'm going to grab some chairs. So for the chairs, I think I'm just going to keep it simple. And so if you can see for the chairs, there's different options for the chairs. There's going to be different variations of how they sit and so on and so forth. That is for different angles. Some of them don't have all the angles, so just please be aware of that. But you know, it still will get your concept to be displayed how you need to. So I'm just gonna grab the white ones. The white ones are simple. I'm gonna make it bigger. So I'm gonna send this to back. So I'm gonna do 8 to a table. So I'm going to flip this one just horizontally as well as this one. I'm going to just add one more chair there. So that will show the chairs and at least like a concept of the layout. So I'm gonna just grab these chairs and then get rid of the table that I just have, and I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna bring them down. I'm gonna bring these two chairs up to the front because I think that looks kind of good. Okay. I'm just gonna make these just a tad bit smaller. Oops. Okay. So now I have each concept. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, I'm actually gonna make it even smaller than this. Because I'm gonna put some tabletop decor on there just to give it some height. So let's go here and let's add some. So I think what I would do, like let's say if we were adding those baby briefs and pastels, I'm gonna add these gold like square rods or metal pieces. Oops. And I'm going, well, first let me see if the runners really aren't for this use, for these tables, because it doesn't really show the concept well from the angle that it's in. But let's see if we can kind of get it to look good. Let's see. So I'm gonna put the table runner here. Yeah, the table runners, they don't really look good here. But you know what? I think I do have an idea. I think if I put something in front of it, it might be okay. It might do what it's kind of supposed to do. So let's see. Just gonna add, I think I'm just gonna add one of these because I think only one of them really makes sense. And I come back here to these flowers, and since I grouped them, I'm just gonna be able to copy and paste them. And then I'm gonna kind of just play with them because I don't need all of them. So I'm gonna ungroup them for now. I made another one. Dang it. So I'm just gonna add, you can see I'm gonna add some florals in front of the runner. That way maybe it's not noticeable really. I can still show what I'm trying to show. But for now, I'm going to put our florals on here. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in here just to see these baby briefs, how they're hanging up. Okay, and I think this looks great. So now we have our flowers down and our centerpieces. Remember, I did say I was going to add some white, so let's say we're adding some white in these little pieces here. I think it might even be cool if we do like one of those things where the flowers just hang down. What the heck? So that's how I would do it if I was like hanging them down, but I don't feel like doing it on the other side. But that's a cool option. I am going to leave it there just for one. And then I'm going to just add I'm just adding one. Actually, I'm not even going to add the entirety of it. I'm just gonna add the actual napkin because I did say I wanted it to hang down. So let's just add the napkin. Oh my gosh, why can't I just grab this? Sorry guys. I'm just gonna grab it from here because I know it's here. Okay, so I'm just grabbing napkin just for the seating placement. And then this is where you can add your your cutlery. I mean your drinkware. So let's say for this table we have pink napkins, blue. We have blue. Oh, these ones are supposed to be purple. Oopsie daisies. These ones are supposed to be the purple ones. This blue table is supposed to actually be the purple. The purple napkin, so I'm just grabbing the purple napkin just for it. Just putting it behind the table runner also, just to kind of make it look realistic. Okay, and then, like I said, we're going to get our drinks. So we have purple. Okay, we definitely want to do pink. I definitely want to do a pink. I think one of these pinks are awesome. I think they're very cute. I'm going to just go with this one. I'm just going to grab both of these. Just to make it easier. And then you can add your drinkware here. So for this, I'm definitely going to zoom in here because I kind of want to add the drinks to each table. I mean, to each place setting. Two, four. Okay, I'm gonna add one right in front of it. Move these down. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. So now we have the drinks, the drinks, cutlery, and we're gonna do the same for the other table. Pretty much, I'm just going to copy again, just copy everything without the table because I don't want to repeat the entire thing. I should have deleted the chairs, but it's okay. I'm gonna delete them now. Okay. So I deleted the table. I mean the chairs, the extra chairs. Now I just need to add the pink napkins instead of the purple. And I'm going to change the drinkware also. I'm going to change the drinkware to a pink version. I mean, not pink, blue. I think I'm going to do a blue. Okay, so I'm going to do blue. So let me grab a blue. I'm definitely going to do this blue here. It looks very similar to the one I already have, so I think this looks perfect. It looks similar to the pink one that I have. So I'm gonna just Where's this pink? Can't get this pink. Okay. Okay, and then we have our full tables. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add little things to little circles are little just brand pieces that really show what pieces we would be using and so on and so forth for our tables. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we're going to go to the circle frame again. Again, it could be any one. It doesn't have to be the circle frame. I'm going to actually do this one with the thin border. And I'm going to put borders here, and I'm going to now include the table numbers that I said I was going to add to the table. I'm also going to add the cutlery that will be in the table. And we're going to do that just by, this one's not a picture, so I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm adding another picture here, and this is going to be a welcome kind of proceeding. It's like a welcome chart. So I'm going to add that one here. So these are going to be two components for our tables that we want to include in the visionary for the mock-ups. And then now I'm going to just add just little circles to really show different other items that we can use or that we are using. So for example, these flowers, I definitely want to showcase this. The only thing is we don't need it to be so big, so we're going to delete some of these flowers. Probably just half of this size is really fine. This is definitely fine. This will show flowers. I'm going to put it down here just for now. And then we're going to just do a regular circle. Let's see. If I put a circle here, I'm going to grab the cutlery that I am using and the gauntlet. So I'm going to use, I think it was this one. Let me just grab them from here just so I don't mess it up. This one and this one we're using. So we're going to put them here. So what they also do have is like circle layouts, which I think I'm gonna do. They have where you can put like 2 pictures or something. Let's see if they have a good one. No, I don't see anything really good or worth my while. So I'm going to put cups. These are going to be the cups. Then I'm going to put the napkins that we are using. Gonna lay them out. And also I can use these flowers. This is a good component. I'm gonna take this piece out. These are better flowers. This circle is much better flower. It's a much better display. Yes. So now let's just lay everything out to how I would want it to be laid out, I guess. First, we're going to just do a regular circle because I want this stuff to be in a circle. You know, the items to be in a circle. And we can't drag and drop these items here because it's 2 pieces that I have. If it was 1, you would be able to. So these are going to be the cups. Let's bring this to the front. Okay, now I'm going to do the same for my napkins. But for the napkins, we also do have the other 2 napkins. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put them there. I think I might as well just... Not sure, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to grab them just to make it easier. So now I'm going to put the chargers. And I'm going to just put these napkins, these bow tie napkins over. Or these bow napkins, whatever, not napkins. right over it. Just gonna make these smaller. Okay. And I think that's everything. I have the flowers as well. Let me bring these down here. Okay. It's all set. So these two examples would then be this, and so on and so forth. So if you do want to make it a little bit more personable, I like to just add a little bit more, just give them just a full layout or concept of how everything would look, kind of similar to what I just did. This is just a different version. Then you have the flowers. So this is all I would do. These are all, different layouts you could kind of play with and use, just to show your client or to just for yourself, really, even however you need to or whatever works better for when you're actually, looking to do your event mock-up or your tablescape. Every mock-up's going to be different. So you'll be able to kind of go through what items you need and what, how much they cost even. You could kind of use this as a breakdown for yourself. There's literally so many options you could do. So let's say you need, these napkins, you're going to need these chargers, the flowers, so on and so forth. So I'm putting these charger plates, I'm putting these napkins, I'm going to put these goblets. I'm going to put these flowers. I'm also going to put this centerpiece, but I'm going to take these flowers off of it. Just the centerpiece I need. It might just be easy. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use these. I'm going to take the cutlery I'm going to use. I'm going to grab those. Let me make these a little bit bigger, just for space reasons. So I'm just adding literally everything I would add to this tablescape and just kind of trying to make it easier to have all these pieces and everything already here. And then I'm just gonna grab the menu and then that's it. And that shows everything that I'm gonna use. Also the runners, I didn't grab the runners. So let me just grab one of these the runners that I am gonna use, and I'm gonna grab them down here. And then it kind of shows you now 2 examples of mock-up options that you can kind of use. I'm just bringing everything up just a tad bit. Watching and purchasing the Event Tablescape Canva bundle. If you are still just wondering, please let me know if you have any questions or if I have answered everything that you would need to know. Thank you so much for your interest, and we'll see you soon. Happy designing. Bye.